Let's get it.
Let's get her done. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Big Freakin' Health Coach Podcast. I'm Big Freakin' Neil, and I'm joined, of course, as always, without exception, every single time. Can't seem to get rid of him.
And you never will.
My buddy, business partner, brain twin, Health Coach Kane.
Hey, big guy.
What's up, buddy? How's it going?
It's going, man.
I didn't really mean that I wanted to get rid of you. I feel like I hurt your feelings there a little
Just
bit.
a little. I'm not crying about it now. I'm internalizing it.
I saw a little moisture in your eyes. I'm concerned.
It's not super important. I don't want to talk about it.
Hope you guys are ready for a super passive aggressive episode.
Or whatever. I mean, that's fine.
Of the Big Freakin' Health Coach Podcast.
Yeah, I guess we'll just keep going.
Man, I could use a little energy boost to
Yeah?
get me through this. Yeah.
Oh my God. Have I got the thing for you?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
This, I'm very concerned about, honestly.
Nah.
This is the energy drink from Coca-Cola. It is 0 calories.
Yes.
So that should be nice for your fat loss goals.
Yes, please.
0 sugar. It's cherry flavored. This is only a 12-ounce can, which you don't see too often anymore.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to figure out if there's literally anything else in it. It's got B vitamins.
So we're talking an energy drink that's basically cherry Coke, and it's 0 calories.
Yeah, and it has 114 milligrams of caffeine in it.
I'm pretty excited for this. 114. Okay, so it's on the milder side.
It's mild. It's like 2 cups of coffee.
But yeah, 0 of everything. Okay, I'm definitely on board. Buddy, I'm really sorry.
I love it when you start with that. That's just my favorite. I get so excited.
I got this both because I really enjoyed that previous experience with the coffee.
You son of a bitch.
But also, this is a really sort of gimmicky fitnessy thing, so it's worth reviewing.
Does that say bulletproof
This
on it?
is pre-made bulletproof coffee.
Oh, God.
and 0 sugar, so probably not very sweet.
Yeah, but tons of cream and butter and other dumb stuff.
It's got, let's see.
It's 150 calories in that little thing. That's like 8 ounces of... oh, Neil.
Only 15 grams of fat, dude.
Only?
Only 15
For an
grams.
energy drink. It's coffee.
Wow. Let's see.
Is now a good time for my rant against bulletproof whatever?
Grass-fed butter. It's grass-fed.
They fed the butter grass.
Yes. It's a really dumb way to word that.
Who cares? Grass-fed butter.
Oh, I wasn't expecting this big a reaction, and I'm really excited about it. I'm really excited.
First of all, here's the thing. Bulletproof coffee as a thing is literally just coffee with butter in it.
It is really stupid.
It does not. There's no magic about it. I think the idea is that because there's so much fat in your coffee, that you will be satiated for longer from your coffee. There is still no nutrients in that coffee.
No.
So, like, it is calorie dense, nutrient deficient, and guess what? You're probably still going to be hungry for breakfast. So now you have 150 calories in your drink instead of 0. Plus your regular breakfast. And people are like, I don't know why I'm still gaining weight. I did the bulletproof coffee thing. And I'm like, well, are you just chugging sticks of butter? That's why. That's why.
So 5 out of 5?
Pretty much.
That's what you're thinking?
Probably 6 or 7 out of 5, I think.
Oh my God. Wait. Aftertaste was a little weird.
You know, for all that grass-fed butter, this tastes like dog shit. This is terrible. I'm so mad at you right now. Oh my God.
Is it just like completely black coffee minus the butter?
No. Like, you'll have to try it, but like...
Is it sweet?
Not really. Like, it's... You know, like when people put too much butter on things?
Yeah.
Now imagine they put too much butter on coffee. That's all it is.
Buddy. I'm so sorry.
I'm not drinking that. You know what? Big bulletproof brand, whatever, come at me.
Yeah.
All of this is garbage.
What rating are you going with?
0. If we have to submit something, it will be a 0.01.
That's our first. That is our all-time lowest score.
I would rather drink that cold brew crap you got me that other time than this. And I was pretty pissed about that.
Yes, you were. Oh, man. This is very exciting for me.
Seriously, how do you do it? Like, I go looking sometimes for just the shittiest drink I can find for you. And you're like, actually, it's not that bad. And then you're like, and I see your garbage drink, and I'll raise you this.
I know, dude. I always...
I think this is the key. This comes in a carton.
Yes.
Everything that's horrible comes in a carton.
All the ones that I've picked for you that you hated have been in cartons. So, generally, carton and coffee... It's a safe bet that it's going to be a horrible experience for you.
New game plan.
And a fun experience for me.
Here I go, getting you a drink from something that's been making drinks for like 100 years.
So, I have slightly mixed feelings.
Okay.
Really, really solid up front. Little bit of an aftertaste. But like pretty comparable to like a diet, what is it, cherry? Diet cherry Coke.
Cool.
Pretty dang close.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah.
I like that.
So I'm gonna give it, like, is it just a diet cherry Coke with extra caffeine in it? That probably literally is what it is.
All it is. Coca-Cola took the same machine line and then they just added a thing that drops a little caffeine
it's
pill
like, here's
into
a little less of the diet soda and here's a little bit more caffeine.
There we go.
I'm gonna go 4.0.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very solid drink.
That is solid. I would probably not choose it over my standard favorite energy drinks, but I would definitely drink it again.
Nice.
100%.
Can't wait for halftime.
Yeah.
Cannot wait.
Halftime when I finish everything but 2 sips of your Bulletproof Coffee.
You will have 130 of the 150 calories left.
You know, I probably won't finish it either. No, I'll try it.
You will not. You will try it because you must. But then that's going straight in a trash can.
Oh, man. Such a waste of however much that was.
It's all right.
Like
it was probably worth the reaction.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Like, you know when you do something super annoying to your brother?
10.
And like you're fine doing it because it annoys your brother.
Yeah.
But usually it would annoy the shit out of you too. Mm-hmm. This is that situation. You're like, I don't care. This is a $20 cold brew. Doesn't matter because Alex is going to hate this.
That's accurate. Okay, we got another super awesome Q&A to dive into today,
I love these Q&As.
I love these Q&As.
They're so fun.
It is always such a highlight of my week.
Yeah.
It's so much
please
fun.
Keep sending questions.
Please do.
Even when we're not asking for them, just send them in. We are always open to questions.
If you think of
Tell
a
your
question,
friends, collect them from your family, like whatever you want.
Yeah.
Send it.
If you think of a question, just DM us, or if you know us personally, text us. Just send us your questions. We love them. Okay, let's kick things off. We're getting personal right off the bat. What is something most people don't know about you?
That is an extensive list.
Ooh, we should try to think of things that we don't know about each other. That's going to be really hard.
Yeah, a little bit.
The thing that came to mind is already not going to work. Okay, I got something.
All right.
I might have told you this, I can't remember. But most people don't know that when I was 11, we just up and moved to England for 2 years.
It's like it seems cool over there. Let's do this.
So my dad, to this day, works for Microsoft, and he did back then. And he landed a job in England and just sort of transferred over. And it was sort of a once-in-a-lifetime experience for the family.
It's kind of awesome.
Yeah, so we all moved. We were like 20 minutes outside of London. Henley-on-Thames was where we lived. It's like this super yuppity little village in England. And it was cool, man. We traveled a whole bunch. I got to see like France, Italy, Spain. I was 11 to 13 we lived there. So most of the cool sightseeing type stuff I don't really remember. because I didn't give a damn about any of it.
Yeah.
Most of what I remember is like where the food was the best and that kind of thing, which would probably be about my experience now. Too.
Is it? I've heard stereotypically the food's not awesome. Is that true?
In England?
Yeah.
It's not great. I really liked the like traditional pub food, like bangers and mash.
See, like I feel like that would be awesome.
That's actually really good.
Nice.
Really good.
I'd hoped.
But like like if you're going out and trying to have like a nice dinner somewhere, it's just sort of bland.
It's like normal.
Less seasoned than what you get over here. Smaller portions too. So yeah,
which even for the average person might be nice, but for Big Freakin' Neil.
For Big Freakin' Neil, it's unacceptable. Also, fish and chips. They're like that's like the big thing over there.
Mm-hmm.
Not that great over there, at
really?
least from what I remember. Granted, I probably only had it like 2 different places, so there's probably some amazing stuff out there. But yeah, it was like sort of like soggy, not the crunchy fried fish that you want.
I wonder if it's an Americanized version.
Maybe.
You know, because we put our little extra fattening spin on a lot of stuff.
True. Yeah. True. We just like double fry it.
Yeah. Double fry it and then somehow add sugar.
Yeah. What you got, man?
When I was in high school, I was the bass trombonist for the all U.S. concert band, and we did a 3-week tour in Europe and went to 11 countries.
Oh,
and
man.
it was freaking dope.
Nice.
So that's a thing.
That's badass.
I used to do
didn't know
music.
that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good times.
Cool. What okay, so of those 11 countries, what's your top 3?
I like France.
Yeah.
I liked Italy very much.
Dude, I really liked Italy.
Yeah. Italy's dope.
And
And then, like, the Netherlands, actually, was super cool.
That's one that I haven't been to.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good one.
Nice, man.
It's really nice.
Just on a European tour?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like we had a tour bus, obviously, and,
nice.
like, the Autobahn at 100 miles an hour in a tour bus that's an experience.
Awesome, right? That's great. Okay, moving right along. Are you a good cook?
No. Next.
fast no. Okay, so here's the thing. Generally no, because I don't care that much. Like if I'm just cooking for myself,
yeah,
I don't care that much. Like how the flavors are. Like I will season things so that they're palatable and edible. But I generally don't go too in depth with like marinades or seasonings or anything like that. But if I'm really trying to cook well, like about generally twice a year, I will cook a big elaborate meal for my wife for Valentine's Day and also for her birthday. And man, I pull out all the stops twice a year, and it turns out really, really good.
Nice.
So I guess I have the potential to be a good cook.
You're capable.
I'm capable. I just don't care enough to be a good cook all the time. Generally.
Who's got the time?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. No, my wife is definitely the mastermind behind everything that we cook. We generally will cook dinner together, and I'm really good. Okay, so I am really good at like grilling things.
Yeah, I can grill.
And like doing the main, like I'm good at the actual cooking of the thing. She's much, much better at like finding recipes and finding marinades and making everything actually taste good.
Yeah.
I'm just really good at the completion of the process.
This meat is cooked appropriately.
Yeah.
Now do whatever you want to it.
Exactly. Exactly. Of course, she does like 5 things before it even makes it to the grill.
Right.
So
that's where the real magic happens.
Right.
What's next?
Do you do HITT? I think they mean HIIT.
Yes. High intensity interval training.
Yes.
HIIT, called HIIT.
Yes.
Occasionally. I mean, it's one of those things where it depends on how it fits into your training program. So usually, if I don't have 30 to 60 minutes throughout the week to get cardio in, I'll add a little HIIT to the end of a weight workout.
Yeah.
And call it good.
Yeah. For those of you that don't know, an example of that would be like running sprints. Mm-hmm. It's generally a short period of really, really intense cardiovascular activity, followed by a longer period of recovery. So like you would sprint and then you would drop to a brisk walk, and you repeat that like multiple sets. Mm-hmm. I have in the past. Generally, I don't right now because I find it's, especially being a calorie deficit, a pretty steep one, just recovering from the weight training is about as much as I can recover from.
Yeah.
HIIT has more of a central nervous system component to it than like low intensity steady state cardio does. Mm-hmm. So it is harder to recover from. It will add to that overall load on your CNS. So yeah, at least right now I opt for more low intensity steady state. Yeah. And I just do it super early in the morning so that I have time for it.
Well, from an energy system standpoint,
yeah,
it's more beneficial that way too.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have already done your weight workout, mm-hmm. you have burnt up all your glycogen stores,
yeah,
and now you're doing short enough high intensity interval work that's your primary energy source, is your phosphagen system and your glycolytic system.
Yeah.
And you're not performing work long enough to get into predominantly using your aerobic or oxidative system.
Right.
So you're not really burning fat, you're just chewing up muscle that's being reappropriated for your energy systems. So like if you are someone who's on a fat loss program and you're doing high intensity interval training all the time for it, mm-hmm. you might be losing weight, but it's probably not the ratio of fat to lean mass that you're looking for.
Yeah, I agree with that. I will say, so for those of you that might be opting for that, for those of you doing cardio, not for weight loss reasons, but specifically just for general heart health, there is a fairly recent study that I read through that compared, don't quote me on the exact numbers here, but they compared a group that did high intensity interval training for I think 10 minutes total, including a 3-minute warm up, something to that effect. So the actual
7 sprints.
Yeah, it was not much. And they compared that to like a regular steady state, like 45-minute cardio session. And it, strictly in terms of heart health and cardio benefit, they found the two to be pretty much identical.
Yeah.
So if that is your goal, it is a more efficient way to, get your heart pumping and actually get some cardiovascular endurance going. But like you said, in terms of fat loss, if that's your primary goal, steady state will get the job done.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I'll send it to you.
I'd like to look into it. Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Because I would think that, generally speaking, most folks split your heart rate zone training into 5 different zones. And for a complete cardiorespiratory program, you want to be working in various stages there.
Sure.
So like there's a lot of aerobic base building to do in stages 1 and 2, and then you kind of get your glycolytic system going in 3 and 4, and kind of getting into your anaerobic phosphagen system in 4, and then 5 is a maximum output for a very short period of time.
Yeah.
And I know that studies have shown that aerobic base building improves everything. Mm-hmm. And I'd love to learn like just what like the minimum effective dose in terms of duration and the intensity requirements are to get a good profile. I would love to dive into that. We don't have to do it right now. Obviously, I'm chewing up too much time thinking out loud. But like that's very interesting to me.
It's fascinating because if that is your goal, 10 minutes is a lot more efficient than 45.
Absolutely.
That's for sure.
Like I train a decent number of very, very busy people. Yeah. So if we can be like, hey, we can increase your aerobic base in 10 to 15 instead of 45 to 60.
Yeah.
Like, let's do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would love that.
I'll send you the study.
Please do.
Okay. Before we move on, I really dread to say it, but I do believe it's halftime.
Yeah. What is with you and just crushing cans?
I don't know, dude.
Can you not hold things gently anymore?
No.
This is what I imagine it's like for like, when they do the superhero origin movie and they wake up the next day suddenly really strong. And it's just like, how are you not just ripping doors off of their hinges and stuff like that?
I think about that scene all the time from the first Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. where he wakes up and he's like looking at himself in the mirror and he's like, oh,
this is a little different.
But then like doesn't question it.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like, how odd. I just gained 40 pounds of muscle overnight.
Yeah. He's like, sweet. Like, I love his reaction. It's just so.
And also, I don't need glasses now. Yeah. Oh, well, it's Tuesday. Here we go.
Guess that's normal. All right. What are you giving it?
Well, after drinking that shit you're holding in your hand, it was like an 11, but.
Oh, dude.
It's bad, right?
The smell.
It smells bad.
Oh, wow.
See, that is not appetizing.
You know what this flavor reminds me of?
What? The grease that's left in the pan after bacon, if you take the bacon flavor out?
Beef jerky. That's what it tastes like.
Oh my God, it does. That's,
right?
Yeah, it does.
This is
You nailed
up.
it. That's exactly.
This is a beef jerky flavored coffee. Dude, that's horrible. I'm sorry. That is absolutely terrible.
You know what? Next time we do this, you have to get me a really good one. We're talking like in the ballpark of orange dreamsicle.
All right.
This is actually good. I like this.
Decent, right?
I'm a fan of diet soda. I like the bubbles and all that kind of stuff.
I like diet soda too.
And before anybody gets all aspartame this and whatever, studies show that the aspartame in that, you would have to drink an Olympic-sized swimming pool of it daily to get any of the negative effects.
Yeah.
They've really mistreated those rats.
Are you a rat or a mouse? Because if not, you're gonna be fine.
Yeah, it is not a big deal.
If you are, stay away from it because it'll give you cancer.
Fake sugar does not trigger an insulin response. Like, that's not how it works. It's a chemical thing.
And there's no energy. There's no calories to it.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna.
So calorie-free, zero sugar.
Yeah.
It's fine. That's all blown out of
All right,
proportion.
I'll take one more sip for good measure.
Oh, this is good. I like this a lot. It gets the taste of that crap out of my mouth, which I could still taste. Still.
I'm gonna. All right, so that sip was a little better, slightly. It's like you sort of get used to the.
Start walking it back now. Maybe Alex is just being a little bitch.
I'll go. I do because I like the flavor of coffee generally, and there's a little bit of coffee flavor in it.
You know that is.
I will bump your 0.01. I'll bump it up to a 0.5.
Okay.
Still not great. Still
scraping the bottom of the
Still
barrel.
would never buy it to drink it, but yeah, it's pretty bad.
This gets a solid 4.
Yeah.
I had to back it down from my initial reaction based on comparison. So
Yeah.
we're bringing it down to a 4.
Yeah, that's fair. Do you agree that there's a little bit of a not great aftertaste?
Yeah, like
Just a hair?
just a little at the very end.
Like maybe a little bit more so than the diet soda version?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's pretty solid, and then like the last bit kind of
Last little bit.
little flip at the end.
Yeah. Still, I would still buy it though.
Yeah.
Okay, how many calories do you eat in one day?
If I'm trying to maintain weight, I think right now I have to eat 3,000 calories a day.
Okay. How much do you eat?
Right now, probably like 2,500 because I'm trying to cut a little bit.
Nice. I currently eat about 2,800, which for me is not
That's an aggressive cut for you.
a lot. Yeah. Yeah. Maintenance wise, to maintain my body weight, I have to eat in the ballpark of 3,500 to 3,700 calories. So yeah, pretty sizable deficit. But yeah, prep mode.
Yep.
Fun times. Okay, do pets belong in the gym?
If you have a well-behaved pet, I have no problem with that.
I'm gonna go so far as to say, like, hell yeah. So, dogs, yes, 100% of the time.
Yeah.
I would love to have just a gym full of dogs. And in between every set, you have a dog to pet. Oh my God. That's like my dream gym.
You call your gym the doghouse.
Yes. The pound.
The pound.
Welcome
to the pound.
Sounds a little cruel though for the dogs.
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
Here's my thing.
Okay,
I like having the dogs in the gym.
Yeah.
But if your dog is constantly going up to people and asking for stuff while they're lifting heavy things, we have a problem. because it becomes a safety issue. It's cute and all that, but like if you have 400 pounds in your hands and suddenly there's a dog head right where those plates are coming down in your bench press, like it's not something you're just gonna be like, oh, whoops, and then just like shift the bar over.
That's a problem.
If they're running under a bar while people are deadlifting, like if your dog can sit by you quietly, awesome.
Yeah.
Love it. They can play with someone who's not lifting, even better.
So it's got to, okay, I agree with that. It's got to be a semi-well-trained dog. Mm-hmm. But if it's semi-well-trained, and like what I'm picturing is not dogs like running around wild while you're trying to lift, but like you're lifting and there's just dogs sort of chilling, laying on their bed, and you can go over there and pet them whenever you want.
Yes, 100%.
Like,
that's awesome.
That would be the best. Related,
I'd put a set, like a piece of the gym aside for that.
Yes, exactly.
It's like 7 dog beds over there.
Exactly. Okay, semi-related question. If you were a pet, what would you be? I guess let's get specific. Let's get let's define pet. Breed specific.
Well, I saw Tiger King. A lot of things can be pets, apparently.
I mean, that's true. That is true. Yeah, I mean, go crazy.
Right, I'm probably like a Siberian tiger. Let's do that.
Nice.
Going back to our favorite animal episode.
Let's say
actual conventional
legally domesticated pets.
All right, that makes a lot more sense. If I could be a pet, I would be a dog.
Yes.
Because they clearly have more fun than cats.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, cats seem miserable. What kind of dog would you be?
God. I don't know. I tend to be pretty mellow.
Yeah.
Kind of consider myself kind of classic, all-surface kind of appeal.
Yep.
I'd be like the big lazy border collie or golden retriever or something like that. Like just a really classic.
Nice.
I'd like to be a Rhodesian Ridgeback because I think those things are awesome and they fight lions.
Those are super cool, dude. Those are so cool. I see myself as I'm torn between 2 different breeds. Maybe I'm a mutt. I'm a mix of the two. I relate a lot to English bulldogs. I have short little legs. I don't enjoy cardio. Sometimes my breathing's all jacked up.
You have the right scowl when you're lifting.
Yeah,
it's a little jowly,
a little bit of an underbite. And then pit bull would be my other choice.
I had a feeling you were going to say pit bull.
Yeah.
I think most people would choose pit bull for you.
Yeah.
Plus, that's the official mascot of Westside Barbell, and you lift heavy shit. So
yeah, lift heavy shit. I'm again short-limbed,
but you're also so friendly.
But so exactly misunderstood.
Completely misunderstood. Looks really mean, but it's just like the nicest thing. We'll protect your kids. Like
okay, I'm a pit bull. Yeah, I'm a purebred.
Little pity.
Okay, grand finale today.
Get it.
This is again kind of a related question. If you were a dinosaur, what would you be?
Velociraptor.
You've thought about this.
That's all I want to be, man.
You had that way more readily available than the previous question.
It tells you how grown up I am.
Ooh, frickin' Spinosaurus, dude.
Tell me more about Spinosaurus.
So, you grew up with Jurassic Park, correct?
I did indeed.
Same.
I may or may not have watched it twice last week.
Nice. I was a huge Jurassic Park fan. And I remember when the 3rd movie came out, and that big bad Spinosaurus
with the fin on its back.
That just messed up the T-Rex.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, oh, this is way better than the T-Rex. And I remember the thing that I wanted more than anything in the world was a toy version of the Spinosaurus. Like I finally got one. But until I did, I remember I was like taping stuff to the spine of my T-Rex, like just trying to. I always did that. I tried to like make my own toys that I wanted,
cutting the paper plate in half and just gluing it on there.
Yeah, right. So yeah, that's definitely my pick. Just because I mean, if it can kill a T-Rex, then
like what more is there?
What more is there? Exactly.
Nice.
All right. Well, pretty solid questions, dude.
Yeah,
Pretty
a lot
solid
of animal-related ones.
I feel pretty fired up about being a pit bull and a Spinosaurus.
Yeah.
I feel good about those answers.
You should. Those are great answers.
Oh man, just a pity and a golden retriever sitting here.
You mean a Spinosaurus and a Velociraptor?
That's more accurate. When you think of Velociraptor, do you think of the scene in the first Jurassic Park, where those raptors are coming after the kids and they're like hiding
in the kitchen?
Yeah. That's a crazy scene.
I like that one. And then the one from the Lost World in the tall grass, I like that one too.
Oh yeah.
Pick people off one at a time. Oh, Velociraptors are so cool.
They're super cool.
Anyway, on that note, another great animal-themed episode.
Super solid. Tune in next week for another animal.
Let's talk about which cat and bird we are. That's Big Freakin' Neil. I'm Health Coach Kane. If you like this episode, and if you have follow-up questions about any of the ranting about bulletproof stuff that I started the show with, or energy systems training and things that go with high-intensity interval training, we would love to do an episode on that. So please send us all of your questions for those.
Please forward me all the DMs you get from the keto people, just so I can read them. And
I'm just going to reply to every single one with, it's just a calorie deficit.
Perfect.
Please like, rate, share with all your friends, and we will be back with another episode of Q&A next Tuesday.
Heck yeah.
See you there.
See you guys then.